Hello, 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 guys and gals and non-binary pals. Welcome to another Gemcraft, Frostborn Wrath. Today we hope to go back through some of the other endurance levels to get more of the shadow cores that we need to be able to unlock things. But also hopefully we actually can maybe level up enough to be able to progress further on the actual story that is happening. When I do jump into the game, you'll notice that the level that we're at is a little bit higher. I did finally decide, the past 3 streams or so, I've been asking whether I should try and get more shadow cores off camera or not. So I got bored on the 15th. What day of the week was the 15th? 15th was Monday or Sunday last week? Saturday last week. When I got home from work and had my computer open, I figured I would play some of Gemcraft just to get a few shadow cores. So since the last time we played, I have 329 more shadow cores than we did, and we leveled up 6 times. But I also got a few achievements. They weren't very important or not. Deliver 3,751 hit deaths, gain 7,200 XP with just the chain, destroy 20 frozen monsters with beam, destroy 3,333 swarmlings, 1,500 monsters with gems and traps, mana pool level 10, and destroying a wraith in 1 hit. Like, not very big or important achievements, just ones that would eventually happen over time anyways. But now we're at wizard level 139, whereas when we left the last stream we were at 133. But I went back through, I believe it was this one and this one here. I played these 2 and just tried to get shadow cores. And in doing that, we did unlock more waves. Getting through all of the endurance waves on this one, we got more of the wave tracker things on the left side of the screen. So this one we actually beat 63 waves, whereas this one was only 56 waves. But we have been able to get through most of that since then. And mana pool level 10 came from this one, where we had the mana gem to be able to just deal with the monsters a lot. So I figure I'm just going to try and do more of these. Pretty much what I did was I made it so that we had a ton more monsters arrive. I had this at 1. I had them mostly be swarmlings, and I don't think I even had this or this one up. Actually, let me just go, I can just do this. That's not the same. What did I do for this one? XP record? Oh, in journey mode, endurance mode. This is what I did for the XP records. Okay. Just trying to figure out why I was wrong. It was showing up the journey mode version. Okay. So I'm just going to do this one on endurance with the maximum amount of stuff And we're just going to go from there. We're going to do a few of these rounds to get more skill points, to be able to get more mana, which will allow me to start with higher level gems. And it'll also give us more shadow cores to be able to keep going even further. I also did learn that you can destroy these. Did not know that until after this. This one is indestructible now. Okay. We will combine those. Then we'll build a tower here. And we'll build a tower here. And then we do a 4-color gem. And then I could do another gem. Okay. In order to get all of the mana and whatever, in order to get all of the XP that I could, I did not play it on with double speed. I went single speed just to try to get as much XP as possible and to get as much of the shadow cores as possible. So I think that's what we're going to do again here. We're just going to go slow. There we go. I should have upgraded that first. Whoops. It's okay. This one will get the barrage in just a moment to increase the specials. But yeah, going slow just allows me to react in time every time. So I don't have to worry about things getting through as much. Okay, I can upgrade that. Then I should easily have enough. I'm gonna lose all the orblets already. Wow. I really need to upgrade this back gem. But that'd be a really bad thing to do right now. Here we go. Hopefully that'll be good enough. Okay, it does suck that I've already lost all of the orblets. But I think the rest of this should go okay. Okay. Just slow them down. these guys down. Yeah, it definitely hurts to have so many of them get banished. But it's not terrible. And we're still doing fine. Okay. 82, 88 is what I need to upgrade these again. We'll do that. That's a level 7 gem now. Give that another instance of bolt. Just to refresh it, because it's not going to come up that frequently. Okay. Having 120% extra monsters is not exactly doing a ton, but it's also not doing nothing. Like the Swarmling wave having 95 Swarmlings. Wait until the beam is pretty much gone. Alright, now I upgrade and put a new beam on. And now that it's level 7, all of the extra abilities that the level 1 gems give. It's only level 1 because of extra things that the component specials do. Having that one talisman that upgrades them by 1 level. There's all the extra shadow cores that we've been looking for. Okay, this definitely does feel like it's going slow, but if I go at double time like this, I don't know if I'll be able to react in time if I need to. $16,576. So we need this to go up even to mana pool level 8 before I can do anything. Okay. Wasn't expecting the bolt from out of nowhere. 70 Swarmlings, 79 Swarmlings, 149 Swarmlings in the next 2 waves. And each one spawns spawnlings. One level 8 gem has been acquired. There's a Wraith. If it gets in range of this one, it might just die to the bolt right away. Nope. 2 hits though. Bunch of Shadow Cores again though. Okay. Upgrade that to level 8. Okay, maybe I should go double speed. Whoa, slow down for a second. Put barrage out. Slow down all of those guys. Give that the beam now. Should have upgraded it first, but that's okay. Alrighty. This seems to be going fine. I'm very tempted to send waves early. But I think just speeding it up every so often is even too much sometimes. Using barrage to take out swarms of them. Okay, we got rid of the Spectre. But I did not get the Apparition. That's probably okay. 33,152 for the next upgrade. This is the highest level gem I've been able to get so far. Level 9. Although I guess I might have had one that I got a level 10, but I only remember this shape. I don't remember the shape afterwards. Or I don't remember seeing the shape afterwards. Let's speed it up for all of them to come in. Slow it down when we actually start dealing with them. Okay. We'll give this a beam now just to let it refresh from the 1 second it was at. And we speed up again because it'll just be reavers for a moment. Okay. All the swarmlings coming in forced me to slow down for a second. Just a few more seconds until I need to use barrage there. Can upgrade that. No, they're both level 9s. I don't yet have beam again. By giving that a bolt, it at least can keep doing something. Alright, now I need to freeze. Freeze. Slow down everything else. Slow down everything else. Give that the barrage. Okay, we're banishing a lot. But it's okay. Alrighty. It's working out. Might not be the best at all times, but it is working out with what I can handle. Wish I still had the orblets, because that would make the mana generation I have a lot better. Mana spent on banishment was 4,000. It's not terrible in all actuality. This can become level 9 in just a moment. Need another barrage before I'm willing to upgrade this one though. Upgrade and resocket. Okay. Here's a ton of swarmlings, 59 there and 62 there, plus this wave. Going at double speed is probably not a good idea with all these swarmlings coming in. freeze that, slow these guys. Freeze that, slow all these guys. Give that the bolt just to have more attacks. Give that the beam now. Alright. It could be going worse, but it could definitely be going better. There's even more shadow cores now. Okay, I think we might actually get through all 71 waves. This setup is doing remarkably well. Having the mana gem as part of the options is also really helpful. Slow those monsters down. Okay. And also not trying to make everything go at double speed the whole time. Actually slowing them down when I need it. Okay. We're about to go up to mana pool level 10. We'll speed up that part. Shadow cores from just destroying random enemies as well, is always nice. Okay, just a bunch of Reavers in a row. Starting to get to the point where I actually need to have higher level gems. Need the high level gems just to be able to do more damage, it seems. So there's a lot of spawnlings getting through now. Speed all that up. As long as there's not a shadow demon. I was about to say anytime soon. It should be fine. We're gonna upgrade in beam. slow all these ones down. Deal 5,000 poison damage to a shadow. Oh, cool. Got 40 shadow cores out of it. Okay. Hopefully I can produce enough mana to survive all of the banishments I need. Pause all of their movement there. Okay. Start targeting the least health. Go for the enemies that need to be destroyed. Make all those slower. Destroying the monsters needs to be the priority now. Because there's just 100 and something on screen. We will pause all of these ones down here. There's over 200 trying to be on screen. Okay. Slow all those down. You start targeting the least health as well. Okay. We'll freeze this clump of monsters. Just to give myself a little bit of breathing room. I don't think I'm gonna make it. Slow all of these ones down. Come on. Give me enough mana to survive, having to banish all these. We did not survive. But we did gain a bunch of XP, and we gained 174 shadow cores by itself. Reaver's Giants and mana, that's worthless. Buildings and initial XP and mana. That's okay, but it's still worse than what we already have. Reach 200,000 monsters, destroyed through all the battles, and deal 5,000 poison damage to a shadow. We did pretty good. And that's kind of all that I've been doing for W3 and W4 off screen. I just basically did that for the whole time. And 2 wizard levels. Don't need that. Don't need that one. Don't need that one. This one's okay, but I think I have better ones. XP gain, Swarmlings, Giants. Reavers, Giants, initial mana. Initial XP and mana right now for the left side is not bad. I've got a lot of these that look good for what I have, but I just don't have enough shadow cores to be able to do anything about it. Okay. So we're stuck on the one where the Guardian appears. And then this one that has 3 wall breakers. And then this one was just convoluted, if I remember correctly. Okay, let's look at the skills. I have enough skill points to upgrade things. Let's just upgrade true colors. Combining costs, make that cheaper. Maybe that would be a better idea. Getting more mana for destroying a monster would also be a good idea, but if I start with too little mana, okay, let's just try true colors a little bit higher. Okay. There's a shrine in the middle of the map that I need to remember. And then I can force them to have to go around this way. So that no matter what, they have to go through this trap. And then they have to go by this tower. And then to get over there, they have to go by this tower as well. And I can block this one. Okay. So mana, mana, crit, armor tear. Let me duplicate that and put it here as well. And then for this, armor tearing isn't necessary because traps ignore armor anyways. Alright. And they're not spawning in the little spawnlings, so I don't need to worry too much. I would still like to get rid of them. Increase the specials. beam there. Okay. Drop down to single speed. I think that's one of the issues I've been having, is that I just haven't been willing to go back and forth on the speed that I'm at. Not close enough to hit the mana shard. Or no, I am. It just wasn't targeting it yet. Okay. Those are all in range in just a second. There we go. Now they're all stunned. Okay, upgrade that. I need to get rid of this beacon over there. Okay. We'll just have that stay over there targeting the structure. Get rid of all the beacons. Okay. This is going fine now. Need to be willing to drop down to single speed if possible. Curious if I can use the shrine to destroy that. Yep, I definitely can. Okay. Having the beam up here is definitely easier. this seems to be going fine now. Getting rid of a few of those. Okay. The wizard stash is not doing much. Need to slow down things. Okay. This seems to be going fine now. Let's hit all these swarmlings that are here. I was about to call them spawnlings, but those are different. I broke something. Oh, I broke the beacon that was up here. Upgrade that. Okay. Make them go slow. Freeze those ones. I can almost hit these ones. Now I can get those back. Behold Aurora, go Igniculus and Light Ray all +++. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. I don't know what that achievement means. Let alone what we actually got out of it. I lost an orblet. Did I actually hit the apparition? In whiteout, I did hit. couldn't beat that. Immune to barrage shells. Not immune to gem bombs, though. Not immune to gem bombs. Start freezing that giant. Make all of them slower. I could definitely upgrade this one. Make the giant slower. Okay. Slow all those down. Start targeting the least health again. Freeze that one. Where did the one giant go? Oh, it's still here. Want to hit just the giant. Okay. Target the least health, not the... Darn. I was thinking I was going to be able to beat everything. What does this mean? Go Iniculus and Light Ray all plus plus. Plus. What does this mean? Is it a hidden achievement or something? I was hoping that I could defeat everything so that I could open the wizard stash that was on the bottom right. Just keep that one giant around. No, let's just do this. More mana from each monster. Oh, but that uses a ton of the initial mana that I had. Ooh, maybe that's not as good as I wanted it to be. This drops it down to 1204, which is not... I need 1600. No, I need 1650 to be able to make 2 level 3 gems. Not counting having towers that I need to build and everything else. Huh. If I do pretty much the same thing but have this tower that was over here actually targeting enemies as well, and I've got a bit more firepower. Still need a wall here. I could put the tower here and then the trap. Because the trap isn't slowing them down at all. Because I don't have the slow gem. But I'm using the trap to get more mana. I want to force them into the path that the shrine takes. So we'll place the tower there. And that makes them speed up. This makes them have no negative effects. This gives them a shield. I'm gonna do this. And then we'll wall off here as well, which forces them to go that way. These are my gems for the towers. Multiply the damage, increase the mana that I get. Okay. All right. And now whether they go this way or up and around, it doesn't matter because I'm able to deal with both sides. It's got the beam still, so I don't want to upgrade it yet. Okay, now I can upgrade it. Let's go barrage. beam, and that should be fine. Make that a grade 4 as well. Okay. I need this gem to be a lot higher level to be able to hit that. But that's okay. This seems to be working fine right now. I've got 58 waves. Okay. Hopefully with Bolt I can just destroy some of the beacons. Okay, we're going to duplicate that, put it here in target structure. Nope, they're out of range of the shrine. Okay, I'm going to go around and just place the towers where I need them to target the structures. That mana shard's depleted. I need another tower here. Now we can go there and start destroying that mana shard. Then I'll put another one up here. And then we'll make it so that they have to go down on this side. Okay. Keep using the beam here. Alrighty. I'll use that to hopefully get rid of those giants. At the same time, we didn't quite get rid of the giants, but that's fine. Okay, we're getting a lot more mana from the mana shards. We'll go up there for that one. Reapply the beam. I think this is actively going better. And I don't even know if it's thanks to the increased mana that I have, or just getting rid of the shield thing. Getting rid of the beacons a whole lot sooner than I did the last one might actually be just the main difference. Those are all gone. Those can target the structures. I can upgrade that and put a beam on it again. Okay. And then now I can start applying a beam on this just to deplete the shields way quicker. Now I slow it down so I can act when I need to. Do this because the giants are in the field of attack right now. And even though I won't destroy them, I can severely damage them. Which is just helpful in its own right. Get rid of a bunch of those. Okay. Make them slow, not freeze them yet. Okay. Slow down all of those, freeze all of those, freeze all of these. Slow down all the incoming guys. That one's right outside of the range. Okay, wherever one of these giants is, wherever one of the giants end up. I need to keep you frozen. Keep you frozen. Keep you on specials. Wait until it's just the giant. Nope. You go over here. Target structures. here. Target structures. You get frozen. This is fine. Target that. That's fine. We do beam, barrage, barrage, bolt. Keep targeting that. Keep this guy frozen. Build another tower here. Put that there. Target structure. Freeze you again. Slow you down. Slow you down. Freeze. Beam. Freeze. Slow. Freeze. That shield still exists. Alright, I bandaged it once. Where is it going from? The top. Freeze. Battle trait scroll. Awesome. Can I destroy it with the shrine? Nope. How about a second time? Yes. Okay. What's the battle trait we just got? I'm gonna just sacrifice that edge fragment very quickly. Same for that one. Vital link. 47 shadow cores. I'm assuming that's just linking the two. When a monster enters the battlefield, it gets 3% extra hit points for each monster waiting to enter. 36% extra hit points for each monster waiting to enter. Okay. Trash. Wow, we're almost half. We're a little over halfway to getting this one unlocked for the amount of shadow cores we need, but still so many more to go. There's a wizard stash that is locked in endurance mode. This one's just missing the mana and the bleed to have all of them. let's try this one in endurance mode to see if I can get the wizard stash. If I could get more of the traits for gems, that would be great. Okay. That monster nest is destructible. I can send all of them down here. This just has 200,000 hit points and a bunch of armor. Okay. So I think it's very obvious I want to blockade this section here. And I should blockade here and force them to go through a trap. And then have the tower here. And then probably have a tower here. So my main damage tower is going to be these two. My trap is going to be bleed and poison. And then I'm probably just going to do a combined all four together. Do I just make this a level 4 gem right off the bat? It's probably not a terrible idea. Probably not terrible, but most likely not great either. Okay. We definitely want to destroy the wizard stash. But I want to destroy the monster nest behind where my defenses are as well. Okay, now they can't spawn behind me. Okay. All right. Just gonna keep doing that. It's already relatively low health. Okay. The wizard stash is already relatively destroyed. That's kind of fun. It's under half health already. Dang. Okay. The beam and barrage are decent. The only problem is when it's stuck on the wizard stash and I need it to actually be targeting enemies. But I think this is fine. Because any spare time it's got to attack the wizard stash, it's doing so. And so the wizard stash is going to die pretty quickly. At the current rate it's going, the wizard stash should open. Yep. A lot of shadow cores. It's perfect. It's pretty much exactly what I needed. Ton of shadow cores. Okay. This shadow is a problem. Okay. Freeze. Slow those guys. Slow all those guys. Use the beam. I'm not gonna make it. I don't have enough. Yeah. The shadow caused too many problems. Well, that's okay. Because we got 1,674 shadow cores. That is quite a lot more shadow cores than I realized that popped out there. $47.41. This is an XP gain. This is XP going into wizard level. This does neither. I could get these two now. This is the only two for the left side. This one helps, but not by much. It's just a little bit of XP. That would go to the wizard level. It's not terrible. This one I already have, so I may as well just wait until I can get this one, and I can immediately socket that in. No, XP gained is more important there. Trying to think through what I have and what it can do. Okay. What I can do now. This to 14 to get that at there. Okay. We're gonna try the wizard stash on this level, but this level doesn't let you build towers, which is why I upgraded the abilities for traps. Essentially, for this wizard stash, I need to spam 60 gem bombs onto it. Because I can't build towers, which is what I just clicked on. That covers this side. This covers that side for right now. Okay. Every single one of these is going to have to do as much as I can. So barrage is increasing the specials, beam increases the decreases the reload time, and a bolt does more damage. Keeping him level 2 is perfectly fine. And they ignore armor, just because they are traps. So this is damage. This is firing speed. We're making this go slow so that I don't accidentally overproduce gems before I lose. Okay, so faster firing speed at the entrances. Increase damage for these two. Duplicate that, put it there, increase the specials. I hope that Swarmling does not banish for a lot of time. Okay. Get the giant to stop on top of the... Building the traps is also expensive. So I've got 2 damaging traps. I've got 2... All these have firing speed. Not quite. These 2 do. This one now does, and then I need this one to have increased firing speed. And duplicate that and put it here. And give that increased specials. Okay, increase that firing speed. Plus that one on top of the gem. And those ones as well. Wait to banish that monster. Or no, I'm not banishing the monster because I've got orblets there. I didn't realize I had orblets still. Building those 2 traps, I can no longer... Duplicate, duplicate, place, damage, damage. My last line of defense is a ton of damage. Okay, maybe I am set up enough that I can go faster pace. We'll go at double the rate. Okay, I'm gonna... That doesn't even have a bolt on it. This one does. So my damage gem wasn't even a damaging gem. That was a mistake on my part. All of my gems have things placed on them. Okay. Just make the damage gems level 3. It's got 2 armor. That did not damage it like it seemed to do. There's another wave of giants coming in. We'll do reload speed. Okay. Reload speed there. Okay. I think maybe my damage gems I should put more mana in. Or no, my specials I should put more mana in. Okay. Upgrading the specials gems as soon as I can. This is freeze. Try to get them all to stay on the gems. I'll do it again for that one. Make them take more poison damage quicker. Okay, that giant's gone. Speed it up for the other giants. A lot of swarmlings are coming in. Okay. Slow down all of those. Let's upgrade this one because it's got a lot of these guys coming in. Go slow and steady. Upgrade that to 3. Upgrade that to 3 and resocket it immediately. Slow down those entities. Okay. The longer I can keep all of my orblets on the map, the more successful I can be. This is level 4, that's level 3. Make that level 4. Freeze it. It still is getting hit. Okay. That's level 3, that's level 3. This is level 3, we'll make that level 4. Make all those giants slower as they walk across things. Make all of them slower again. that one to 4 as well. Should probably upgrade my entryways. Okay, I like it when they grab the orblet and try and flee out the other side of the map. Is that one gonna die? Probably not initially. Upgrade that to 3 and that to 3. No matter how it plays out, I need the giants to die. That orblet's gonna get out of the map. Yep, okay, so I lost one orblet. Slow it down and make it take more poison damage while in whiteout. Okay. Okay. I don't think I'm going to be able to start gem bombing the wizard stash for a while. Okay. Make that a level 5 gem just to hopefully destroy them quicker. That actually seemed to speed it up for a second. I don't have enough. No, too many of them are getting through. Too many are getting through that I can't deal with them. This is the alternative option I have. I have exactly 0 mana, so I definitely need to freeze those. And I will slow down these ones that are closest. I can't just gem bomb with this one. It will let me, okay. Maybe I need to swap these from bolts to just firing speed. it so that they fire quicker. Rather than do a ton of damage, make it so they fire faster. It does not seem to have worked. Okay. Level 4 and level 5. All those are 3s. I think they're just not doing enough damage. Throw 30 gem bombs. Well, it doesn't even matter that I can do that with gem bombs. We got 4 shadow cores. I mean, we gained a bunch of XP for it, so I can't be terribly upset. This map is just difficult. This map is just difficult. At least with what I have. I guess if I had a slow gem as an ability, it might be better. Or bleed. Bleed, slow, poison, and mana. Or crit. Crit would also do more damage. Pretty much all the gems except for the armor piercing. Every single gem except for armor piercing would be much more helpful for that one. Okay. Z4 still has an endurance mode wizard stash. Oh yeah, it's this one. What do I have on this one? Poison, armor tear, mana, bleed. If I do what I've been doing on all the other endurance ones, maybe I can make this work now. Which is put a trap ahead of it, and then 2 gems that deal with the rest. So a trap here, and then I put the tower here, and put a tower there. And then just let this happen. Poison doesn't do anything because I need to one-shot them anyways. Except for the fact that I can do bleed and poison together. Bleed, poison, mana. And then we just do that. this should be enough to make it so that this tower is capable of destroying the rest. I did not blockade this side. I need them to all go through that same spot. And this gets to upgrade and add barrage to its retinue for increased specials. See, now some of them don't even take enough damage, or some of them die immediately, so that they don't have any more damage happen. Bunch of layers of giants. This one, just when it upgrades a few more levels, should be good to attack that next thing. But I want to try and use the mana gems that I have added into these to make it so that I can upgrade all of the gems as soon as I can, every single time. Go back to slow mode. Free some of the giants. There's a few more shadow cores. Some of them are dying by poison, which is also nice. Okay. All right. If I can keep this up, then I shouldn't have to worry too much about other things. Yay, there's a... There's a shadow demon. And it's not close enough to get hit by the bolt. Alright, the demon's gone. It caused a bit of havoc. But I don't think I need a bunch of time to recover or anything. And it gave 40 shadow cores. slow down just to be safe. Rather be safe than sorry. I'm about to upgrade this. There we go. Okay. Slow it all down. Okay. We're fine. Go back to slow for a second. Okay, there's a lot of giants in this just regularly. Okay. I should have upgraded that first, but that's okay. Here come more swarmlings. Slow them down so as soon as I'm out of barrage, I can pause, upgrade, and give it the beam again. The whole reason to upgrade this before I upgrade that to 6 is because this will get me more mana quicker than by upgrading this to 6 and trying to keep it consistent. Okay. Looking to duplicate that, put it there, and then target structure. If I need to freeze them, I would have. Okay, and then this one is going to always be hitting that wizard stash. Okay. This is going fine. Even making it start off slow seems to still be making it go pretty well. Okay. It's working out in my favor so far. Upgrading this. Can it start shooting that now? It can. Okay, so now I have 2 towers attacking this. This one will stop attacking it when it has other targets. Okay. Doing that, the beam means the beam won't be used on the wizard stash because this isn't close enough for that. Okay. Slow all those down again. Those ones are getting out of here. I need you to target this Reaver. Ah, fine. We'll throw this one. And I just had to hope that the Reaver would leave it alone. That did not happen. A different Reaver picked it up. As long as I have that one, I should be okay. Okay, I've lost all of them so far. Don't pick it up. No, stop picking it up. Leave it alone. No. Oh, stop picking up the orblet. Darn, I think that orblet's gone for good. The wizard stash has been going down pretty easily. That's good. not doing well enough. Not with what I have on the field. And that wizard stash is not anywhere close enough to being helpful. If I lose that gem, it's all over anyways. So yeah, okay. That was not gonna go well. But we got 112 shadow cores. Maybe I go back to just trying to get a bunch of XP. 48 waves beaten, 56, 63, 63 waves beaten. Alright, a lot more swarmlings, 120% monsters. They make 2 spawnlings. We'll go for XP for this one. There's only 1 point of entry. We're just gonna do a slow and poison gem, and that'll be it. Then we do a mana, poison, slow, armor tearing gem. And we duplicate that and place it there. And we can put another one here. And we'll just have 3. Upgrade that to a 3rd level. And then we go slow. Going slow means making decisions when I need them rather than a few seconds too late. Alrighty. We're already going to increase the specials here. Already know that. Because increasing the slow is just going to be great. Two level 4 gems already. I was going to say that should be able to hit the beacon. intentionally upgrading all the things that I can. Okay. This is going fine. Make that one level 6 first. Okay, one of them got all the way down to the Orb of Presence. But other than that one monster, I think I'm fine. Okay. Definitely can upgrade that, though I don't know if I needed to. The seemingly extra tower is putting in work at the end just to be able to stop other monsters from getting by. If a shadow demon appears, then that backup last tower should hopefully do enough to help. It especially depends upon where the demon ends up flying around to. This is 530 plus hits and only 20 less final hits. So it's breaking down the monsters into spawnlings for me. Or at least it's trying to. Okay. Speed through the dead space now. All right. This seems to be fine. 16576. Get 26 extra mana for it. Okay. 16,500 mana. And I can upgrade these to 8 again. I just have to wait until I have the beam again, and then I should upgrade this. I guess I should wait until the beam is gone. There we go. Definitely lost out on some amounts of mana by not upgrading, but I didn't want to waste the beam. It's about 30 or 40 shadow cores that operation dropped. Give that the beam. Give this the barrage now. Instead of the bolt. This is actually able to hit the other row. Interesting. Okay. The bolt does not quite reach that monster. The Wraith flying in the sky is just out of range of the bolt. Should probably upgrade my backline now. Oh, the bolt was able to hit the opened wizard stash. 71 waves. We're approaching. I was about to say that we are about to be at half, but we are approaching halfway. 35, 36 is halfway. $33,000 for that. Part of me wants to send the waves early, but that's only because I have the gemstones. Or I didn't make it so these stones go faster. Faster wave stones probably would be the death of me at this point. But maybe I should have done that. But there's a good chance that I would have gotten overwhelmed just as much. If not more than I already sometimes get here. This is now level 9. Not even really letting them into the range of beam. This isn't going terribly bad. $35 has been acquired, so we're at least halfway. Wave 35, that is. $35.5 is half of 71, so therefore now having wave 36, we are officially fully halfway through this match. Okay. I wasn't fully paying attention. Have I had to banish any monsters yet? No, I have not. That's really good. Okay, this one should be able to upgrade. Now I've got 2 level 9s and a level 7. I'll make that a level 8 before I make these level 10s. Okay. The thing I don't like about the barrage is that it sometimes feels like it's just throwing it randomly and not actually going to hit anything. Okay. seems to be relatively fine. Just give that to Bolt to have an extra random shot that you need. Darn, I've had to banish one monster now. Or 3 monsters, something like that now. 15 banished. Maybe it did have a few banished earlier and I just missed the part where I was supposed to read it from. May as well use Bolt because that's the only one I have. It's 33k to upgrade that. I do have Freeze and Whiteout that I haven't been using. $1342 chain. I need 66,304 to upgrade again, which means I need at least mana pool 10, almost mana pool 11 again. Okay. As soon as the beam is gone, I use the beam again. Alright. This seems to be going fine. Another set of beam. All those need to slow down. Swap that to Barrage. Give this Bolt just to have something right now. Then beam again. Okay. We're almost at 66k. Alrighty. 2 waves of swarmlings together. Shouldn't hopefully be too problematic. I can upgrade this as soon as I get something to throw on it. Is that even a good idea? I don't know. what we're gonna do, we'll freeze all these. We'll slow down all of those. We'll freeze all of these ones. We'll slow down these. If I can't defeat the monsters in time, then it was a bad idea to upgrade. But if that's the case, then I probably was going to die anyways. Well, no, I would have had 66,000 mana to be able to banish all of them. Oh, a demon. Well, that demon went to the perfect place to die right away. 40 shadow cores. Very nice. Okay. Freeze all that. Give it all white out to slow it down. Give it the bolt. Freeze it all again. Put the beam on this. Okay. There have not been a lot of giants, if any, this map. And I think that's really the thing that's making this feel easy. So that I haven't had to deal with giants covering up the different swarmlings and spawnlings. Let's freeze all of that. Slow down all of these. Those guys did not remain frozen for very long. Which I mean is part of the buff I gave them for having a bunch of swarmlings. These guys have 789 health. I don't want them to leave with the orblets. Don't let the ones with the orblets out. Wish I had an ability to just send all the orblets back. get the other one? That one. Okay. I don't think I can reach that. Yeah, I can't. Okay. I've lost the one orblet. That's okay, I kept it on the field for a lot longer than I probably expected to. Should probably upgrade that one, honestly. Okay. Just to have it gaining more mana as well for every hit. Let alone that also just means it's doing more damage. My level 8 gem over there is not doing anything anymore. Go after the least health. You can freeze that, you can slow that. Yeah, going after the least health was the right call there. Everything that has the least amount of health. All of that gets to go first. And now I can go fast pace. Okay, all of this is going fine. We're about to win on the last one that we're doing today. We'll make all those go slow. We'll make this down here go slow. We'll freeze these ones as well, and we'll freeze those ones as well. Okay, and that is all of the monsters on the field. Yeah, this one's really not capable of doing anything. I should have made that level 9 earlier, but that's okay. We got through the whole endurance mode. Which gives us 9 more wave stones for the next endurance run. A corner fragment that it's okay. XP gained is nice, but the other two don't really matter. Initial mana is fine. 210 shadow cores. Cool. So we started today at wizard level 139. We're ending at 144. And we're up to 5,000 shadow cores, which is not terrible. This is the bottom left one I'm going with. Yeah. So this bottom left. beam charge, freeze charge, barrage charge, shrine charge, and barrage damage. Yeah, all those are just better than, like, XP gained is really nice, but I don't need another bottom left one because of that. 4,800 shadow cores, 3,600 shadow cores, 4,200 shadow cores, 9,000 for the corner up top. They're just so expensive. This is the whole reason I'm going through all the endurance mode runs right now, is just to get more shadow cores. This one's fine, but I think this one's just maybe not better. Wizard level goes to XP, and this is just straight XP gained. I don't have another bottom right. On the top right, barrage damage, giants, swarmlings, gem bombs, and barrage charge. This is XP gained, which is better right now. Top left, XP gained, Reaver's beam charge, whiteout charge, barrage charge. So this is specialties charge. They both have the same mana for starting waves early. Well, this does damage to swarmlings. This is damage to giants. We're gonna get rid of this one. And then while this is a higher rarity, I'm gonna like the XP gained more, so we'll get rid of that one. This is XP gained, but this is high rarity. But I don't do anything with what I have for those, so we'll get rid of that one. XP gained over wizard level. Is that how I'm favoring them right now? Damage to swarmlings and reavers. This is swarmlings and giants. I think I like swarmlings and giants more. Just because we have those two, we don't have anything for regular reavers. I'm not even going to look at destroying this one. This left side I could put in. I could get this one, barrage charge, flying ones, bolt charge, buildings, reavers, giants, and faster orbler rollback. That's all nice. Poison damage and whiteout. Oh, this is also a bottom left corner. Let me compare these two, because I did not realize this was there. Wizard level to XP and mana. Swarmlings, flying ones, barrage. Mana leeching effect. Oh, that's nice. And whiteout. Barrage charge. Giants, beam charge. So barrage damage and charge and beam charge. Barrage damage and charge. Damage to giants, also to giants. This does flying ones and swarmlings. I like this one more because of the wizard level. gonna keep this one though for when I don't need the wizard level, if that makes sense. But I need to unlock one of these two first to be able to unlock that one. Which is the current rate is going. I'll probably unlock this one just to learn how much I need for this. And then I can slot this in because it's got intersections on both of those. Which means that I would need to change this one to stick upwards to be able to go into this fragment. Okay. I guess instead I should put this one over here to I am saving this one. All of these ones are still possibly on the chopping block. This one is okay for right now to go here. This one's okay for right now to go here. And they both slot in perfectly with what I already have there. And that's why. Okay. I'm calling it quits there, or else I'm going to keep playing and it's going to end up being way too long. Because it's already been 3 hours. And I know that I would want to keep going. The thing I need to say, yeah. Sorry, I was quickly opening. Discord to remember what my sister specifically said. To make sure that I'm not misremembering what's happening. Okay. So essentially tomorrow's stream is going to be Minecraft instead of the anime talk that we had planned. She's not yet over being sick, so therefore she hasn't even tried to watch the anime movies to be able to have the discussion that we were planning. So tomorrow is going to be Minecraft. I'm going to work on lining up the quartz castle with the deep slate castle that we are putting down. And then lining up the purple castle so that it is in alignment with the blackstone castle that I built first, and with the quartz castle. So that's the goal for what we're going to be doing, is to just try and line all of that up. So that I don't have to worry about it anymore. And then all I'm going to have to do is build. Just level things out and build them. And hopefully by the end of it all, we'll have everything completed. Obviously I haven't been working on the castles as much as I should have. It's just tedious sometimes doing the same thing over and over. I know that I am ADHD, so just sitting down and focusing on doing something is not always the easiest for me to do. I tried to do it, but not always going to succeed. But hopefully tomorrow doing Minecraft we'll be able to at least figure out the parts of the castle that we still need for the purple one, and we should be capable of putting everything together. Whether or not it works perfectly, I don't know, but it will get to be working eventually. But with all of that stated, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you have a good day, a good evening, a good morning, a good afternoon, and a good night, and a good time zone wherever you are. And peace out.